good, everybody? Mic check, mic check. Everybody. It's on pause because I'm currently setting up the channel. Let's get the show.
The Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Reading Fightin' Phils. Francisco Morales will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First offering on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
At the plate, Cowboy Tejeda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cowboy Tejeda.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Good on. Good on. Come on.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. In now, Cowboy Tejeda. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Dig hard, go two,
and this is going to be extra bases here, leading off to 6th. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Now at the plate, Kian Wong. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Come on, big guy. 1 time. Let's go.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now batting, the center fielder, Elliott.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gio.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. The Squirrels lead it 1-0. Digging in, Cowboy Tejeda, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. Numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Steven has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Into the box now, Bryson Stott. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On to Kara, aboard here at first with nobody out. Fly ball to straightaway left. Tejeda comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
4-0 the score tonight. Richmond took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Wendelin Batista takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Francisco Morales is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Reggie McClain starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, it's awfully tough in today's game when your strikeout to walk ratio is less than even. Too many balls are put in play, plus you add that with the base on balls. That just shows me one thing. He doesn't have that one solid out pitch that he can get somebody out with.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cowboy Tejeda. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set, and the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap.
Oh.
Make the turn. Make the turn.
3 again. 3 again.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 2-0. At the plate, Cowboy Tejeda, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right.
Go, go, go!
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. At the plate, Kian Wong, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Kian Wong.
The 2-2. Hit to first. Reined in.
Stand up, stand up.
He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Richmond leads this one 7-0. So coming to the plate, Mickey Moniak. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number. Digging in, Nick Maton.
The shortstop.
The 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Pujols. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dale Esguerra takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cowboy Tejeda. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Listy. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they pick up no runs, no hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cowboy Tejeda. 2 doubles to this point in the game. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
No, that's the ball.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Ball.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Hey, let it rip.
Stepping up now, Kian Wong. He was a ground out victim last time up. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get...
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of the... Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Casilla, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
A nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to...
Stepping in, Cowboy Tejeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The flying squirrel, the left fielder, Cowboy Tejeda.
Now the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off.
Into the box now, Michael Tolia. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tejeda is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So digging in now, Cowboy Tejeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Casilla is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cowboy Tejeda.
Cowboy Tejeda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go. Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line.
Damn.
Abreu is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Settling in now, Alan Trejo. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Alan Trejo.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tejeda is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in now, Mark Fellows.
Third baseman, Mark Fellows.
The 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now batting, Cowboy Tejeda. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Come on, dig,
That'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Nice hit right there.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Digging in once again, Joey Rickard. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Joey Rickard.
All right, come on now. One time.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now batting, third base.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're
stepping into the box, Cowboy Tejeda. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Tejeda.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second.
Get dirty,
The second
get dirty,
for
get
one.
dirty.
On to first. It's a double play. And another. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Hartford scored a lucky 13 in this one.
About 30 minutes, 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Madero will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And leading off for the Flying
Now in the box, Cowboy Tejeda. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Cowboy Tejeda. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Fernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down. So a big moment here, and standing in, Cowboy Tejeda, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Right now, here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So striding in, Joaquin Casilla. The 2-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Around first, he's digging for second. And this will bang up. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
This is an easy decision.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Alan Trejo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tejeda is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Your attention, please. Pinching for Hartford, number 66, Brian Servant.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Ready for another chance. Cowboy Tejeda. He flew out in his last at bat. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch to him. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
First for the victorious Yardsville. 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left.
And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Flying Squirrels, number 6, Cowboy, Tejeda.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left.
Drive it hard. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Is on his way home, and that's off the left field wall. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Wow, he's getting a visit from the pitching coach, but I think it's a little too late for him to turn things around. I mean, he's given up 6 runs, so I'm not sure how much the talking is going to help. He just doesn't have it today.
Jacob Hayward.
Grounded to first. Step on the bag for one. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey.
Sent on the ground out to second.
On the bag, pick it up.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 7-6. Jake Jewell will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jake Jewell.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took...
Last game of the stream, guys. Thanks for joining in with me. Appreciate you.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Altoona Curve and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Connor Menez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Stepping in, Cowboy Tejeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Cowboy.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly.
Oh.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Hope. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play. Standing in, Cowboy Tejeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Runners off for second. Now he'll step off.
Oh,
and they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are two away.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and
so here's the cleanup hitter, Cornelius Randolph.
Cornelius Randolph.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Tejeda is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Matthew Bowers.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matthew Bowers.
Come on now, here we go.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tejeda is right there. 2 gone. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Cowboy Tejeda.
this game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Striding into the box, Kian Wong, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
For a good one, try to kid.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box, Gio Brusa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tejeda, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, the tag, and he is out.
Oh my God.
Digging in and looking for more, Cowboy Tejeda. He singled his last time up.
Cowboy Tejeda.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a relay home, and he's safe.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Striding in, Kian Wong. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Elmore's got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Richmond leads this one 3-0.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Flying Squirrels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Connor Menez earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Cam View is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Melvin Adone records the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in and messing with me, man. I'm the end of the broadcast. Make sure y'all subscribe.